This video is for you if you play the California Pick 3 lottery. I don't know what it's called in California, but I could probably find it. Probably be better. But if you play Pick 3 or any kind of variation of a 3-digit lottery in California, then this video is for you. Alright, so we're going to show you, we're going to try to find out if the 730 rundown generator is a short form, because we have a longer form. We're going to try the 730 short form generator from numeris.lotterystrategies.com to see if it works for California. Whew. That was a lot. I don't even know if it made sense. But anyway, so here's basically what we're going to do. We're going to use the 730 Pick 3 short form, and these are this calendar is showing you the plays for the history of the plays for California. If you're in California watching this, you should be able to know that these numbers actually came out. So this is from your actual state. All right, it's just built into our platform. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the 16th to see if any of the numbers from the 16th to the 23rd work for this generator. Okay, we're going to see if this generator is good for California. That's what we're doing now. All right, so the way we're doing that is in this calendar. We're going to start with the 16th, and we're going to say the midday, and we're going to, that just populated here. We're just saying that the 16th, we're using the 236 to see if this generator works for California. We're going to click generate rundown, and we're going to scroll up, and we're going to see if that number is in the grid. It says 5 paths are found for the number 236, which is what we put in right here. So this is a good start, because for California, from the 16th, that 236 came out. So that tells you this maybe I should pick my numbers based on this. But let's go further. Okay, the 236 was there, and what we're looking for California is how many paths a number has. This found 5 paths in the grid, which means it's a contender. All right, let's see how it found it, because we have such a thing called mirrors and flips, mirror numbers and flip numbers, and we have one built in here. If you look here, there's a mirror grid. You see it? If you're not familiar with mirrors and flips and you're new to lottery, a mirror is the number plus 5. So if you look at the mirror grid, California, and you're not familiar with how it works, it's the number plus 5. So 0 plus 5 is 5, 1 plus 5 is 6, 2 plus 5 is 7, 3 plus 5 is 8, 4 plus 5 is 9. That's how it works. Flip numbers are the number plus 3. Okay? Got it? Good. Let's continue. So basically what we want to do is we want to find out if that number has a lot of paths. So if this generator is producing a lot of paths for this week I'm about to show you, we're going to try to go through it, then that means it's a good generator for your state. If it's not, then you need to find another generator. Just go and pick a different generator from the list. And if that generator is working, if it's showing you that the number is in there for every day that you use, then this is a generator for you. Make sense? Makes sense to me. If it doesn't, say something in the comments. And at this point, I'd really appreciate if you guys could hit the thumbs up and then subscribe. Help us get our channel built up. Here we go. Back to the grid. So we put in 236 and I found 5 of them. Let me go through the 5 that I found, because again, we were talking about mirrors and flip numbers. It could come in any form. It could come in a 236, but it's also telling you that it could come as the 731, because 731 is 236. That's how you got to learn your mirror numbers. You should be able at some point, if you're using the generators, looking at this grid, be able to determine the mirrors and flip numbers of a certain number. Okay, clearly it's telling you 236 is also 731. If you use this all the time going forward, you'll start to see it in advance, and you'll know this number has the most paths. I probably should play this number because I keep seeing it. I'll stop talking about that and just start showing you. So 5 paths. So it sees it as a 731. It also sees it right there's your 236. It's boxed though, but then again it's in order, because if you go from either angle, it's showing you 236 or 632, or it could be 326 or 623. But it's showing you it's there. Let's go again. It's saying it's showing you right there. It could be 673 or 736. It's showing you it's a good generator so far for your state. And right there too. Now here's one of the key things, and I say it in my other videos for other states, that a key to finding out where you should be playing at is if you look at the hit sums, which are in, let's look at the mirrors. Stay with me, don't fade. You see the hit sum is 2 and 3, they're green. The mirrors are 7 and 8, and it's also 3 and 8. It depends on the date. This will change. This is not going to be like that. It's just showing you for today what those are. You see them blinking? It's just showing you for today. So what that means to you is simply this. See those green numbers and those yellow numbers? Your combinations are in that cluster that you should be using for your plays. Alright, so when you look at them all lit up, find a cluster that's lit up. And then figure my number's got to be in there somewhere. If that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if I'm confusing you or it doesn't make sense. Alright, so there's that combination again. So it found 5 paths. I'm not done yet, but I just want to show you. That specific number found 5 paths. Now, here's what could happen. That 2, 3, 6, you see it came out a bunch of different ways. Those numbers, you could play them again. They could come out a different way. It could come out another way. It could come out as a 7, 3, 1. So you can pick and play for the week. Look at the bottom here. You can scroll down to the bottom if you're logged in. And you can see here that these numbers here that you see highlighted, those could be your plays for the week. Or it could be in tonight. You understand? It's there. Let's prove my point. We did the 2, 3, 6, right? That's our number 2, 3, 6. Let's tap on the 23rd. Where's we at? Let's pick a day, the 17th, for example. All right, let's look at. Let's see if we can find the 8, 4, 5. Let's check the grid for the 8, 4, 5. 8 times. This is a good generator for you. 8, 4, 5. We put it in there, right? Next, see how the 8, 4, 5 came out? 3, 4, 0, 0, 4, 3, 4, 3, 0, 3, 0, 4. It's there. But look what it's touching, the 7 and the 8. That's the mirrors and the flips, the hit sums. See it? It's right there. It's touching. Right there. It's touching. It's right all up in there. Next one. Right there. When you see that, the clusters like that, then you know where to play at. You need to look for your plays there. See that? I found it 8 times. Okay, you guys still not convinced. Let's look for 4, 5, 7. Before we even touch that, let's clear this. Do you guys see 4, 5, 7? I see it. Right in the top. How many times do you see it? 4, 5, 7. Right here, 4, 5, 7. Right there. 4, 5, 7. The 7, 4, 0. Right? I see the 4, 5, 2. It's right there. I see the 7, 4, 5 is right there. Let me put it in so you can see it. 4, 5, 7 we said. Let's put it in there. Let's check it in the grid. See what I told you? 4, 5, 2. They found it 4 times. 9, 5, 2. Same number. 907. You got to be able to look at this grid and see those numbers and know their mirrors. And the more you find of that number, the more mirrors you find of that number, that is your target. And especially your key, your map is this. Where you see those numbers highlighted at, they're right there. They are right there for you to play. I would. I'm not in California, so I can't play California. Okay, I'm in New Jersey. All right, so I found it 4 times. That means the grid is okay. Let's go to the next day, the 18th. Let's look at, let me see the 944. Let me check it in the grid. 944 is not in there. No problem. That's not a problem. But if I come down to related combinations, these numbers this might be coming up. So that 499, 444, the triples and the doubles, it might be something there. There might be something there. But you're learning what the combinations are, what numbers come together. All right. So we put in 944. We tried to see if that was in there. Okay. No luck with that. But we did learn that there's some other combinations that may work with that. Let's go to the 209. Let's see what the evening did. We're going to check. We're not doing any new generations. We're just seeing what's going on in this for this generator for your state. So we picked up the 209, and that happened on the 18th. 4 paths. Okay. But you notice from all the numbers we've been through so far, they are all in the same group. We have not left that cluster right there. So you know what numbers you could play because they still are there. The 452, that 209 is the same number. Are you not seeing this? It's right there. And every one we picked so far, that same cluster. Let's go to the next one. 952 is 209. You see what I'm saying when I say you gotta look at it and know what these mirrors are? It's 209. Same number. Look at you. Same number. 209. It came out 16, 17, 18. Same number. Okay, I'm lying. Let's do the 19th and let's do 786. Check the grid. 786 5 times. Look where it's at. Right at the top. Next one. Still connected. Still connected. Same combination. Still connected. Still connected. It's there. 786. You want to keep going? Let's go. Let's do the 20th. 464. Let's see what happens with 464. Check the grid. This is off of one generation. 464 found it 2 times. Okay. Not that great. But it found it. One of the two is the same number back and forth. All right, but we're still in the game because maybe we didn't win out. Maybe we did. Maybe you're smart to play. But here's what I would do. Come down here to the bottom and I start looking through here. 149446. Maybe that's the same sum. And what that is telling you for this one, I'll explain this when you guys can figure this out. It just means if you add up 1 plus 4 plus 9, it's going to equal the same thing as 4 plus 4 plus 6. That's what the same sum. All right. All these numbers, we can play these numbers. These are possible candidates for future plays. You got to decide that. I'm not able to predict the future. What I can do is I can tell you how to strategize and maximize your plays. That's what this is about. Not just using your birthday, not just using some random number. This is about having a strategy. This is a strategy. Let me see how many paths I could find for this, for the numbers that I want to play. All right, I don't want to go too long, so let me go to the next one. 990. Let's see if it's in there. Check the grid. All right, 4 times. Look at the cluster. Look at that. Right in there. Bam. I ain't making this up. Y'all see it. California, you see it. All right. 050. Let's check it. See if it's there. Check the grid. Okay. And we're only working off of the 236. Still, you didn't see me generate anything new. This is how I'm checking to see if I should use this one for my plays. The 730 works in California. You're seeing it. It's showing you that they're coming out. All right, 050 is not finding the grid. No problem. Who says that they're all supposed to be there? I never said that. 644, let's see if it's in there. Check the grid. 2 times it came out. But look, it's still in the same cluster. So if you're playing any combinations in that cluster with this generator, you're going to come up with something. Am I lying? Okay, what did we just do? We did 644. All right, let's go to the 22nd. 571. Check the grid. 6 paths. Look it, we still in the same grid. Come on, man. Ma'am, sir. You see it. I needed something. I like playing lottery. And here's the backstory. My father used to play lottery when I was a kid, and he inspired me to do it. He used to write it down on paper, so it kind of stuck with me. So I wanted to do something with lottery myself, and I started this generator maybe 2.5 years ago, maybe. And I've just been a lottery enthusiast, and I've always liked the numbers. So you have a background of why I do this. And he used to teach me. He used to sit out by a waterfront in his car and write his numbers down. And there used to be lottery slips all over the car, down in the console. He had like a Buick Riviera. I don't know if you guys know what familiar with that car. I might be telling my age now. But he had a blue Buick Riviera, and in that car there was lottery tickets all over the place, and he had little notepads where he had written out all these lottery numbers, pick 3s and pick 4s, and he would try to teach me the system. As a kid it didn't stick, but I was just fascinated. As an adult, it was always something that I did, so I decided to make it into something for me, and being that it works for me, I'm like, whoever wants to know, we can do this, and now we're here. That's the background of how I got to this point. So I know it works. You can see it that it'll work for you. You just got to do what I'm doing and pick one and see, put all the numbers in and see which one works for you, and you'll see the results. Where were we? Sorry about the rant. Maybe it was entertaining, maybe not. I don't know. All right, so we did 571, and we see that there's 6 paths of 571 in our cluster. Okay, let's do the next one, 250. We tap here, 250, check it in the grid, 2 paths. But it still came out. It's still there, but we have that same number earlier this week. It just came in a different form. So remember what I'm saying. You got to learn what the mirrors and the flips are. Mostly mirrors in this case. But if you know what they are, you know that number may come out. And clearly we're seeing that number came out all week long. These numbers came out all week long, but in different forms of mirrors. Understand? They're still there. You got to just learn how they work. Let's do the last one, which is yesterday, and that was the 23rd. And we're gonna see if the 281. Well, let's just start in the morning. Let's see if the 394 was there. Check the grid, and we're still doing California. 3 paths found. Let's see where right there. Look at that. You see them in that same cluster, California. Get this generator and stop playing around and get your money right. This is simple. This is easy. 281, is it there? 5 paths. Look at same area. See the different forms? Look at the different forms, and it's still touching that 7 and that 8. It's still touching it. It's still touching it. No matter how many times you're going to hit this week, just use this strategy. This is simple. You got you have the calendar here with all of the dates here. All you got to do is open a California, open up for your state, look at the paths, pick a generator, and they all have the calendar in it, and see if that number was in it. If the numbers that come out for your state are in this generator, then you know to use this generator daily. And just look around the clusters. Look around the numbers that came out. I can't explain to you any more than that. You got to start praying. You'll see it once you start putting it in practice. You'll know what numbers to play. It came out already this week, so I should be playing in this area. You're seeing where it's hitting at. It's showing you. It's all lit up. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. You guys know what to do. LNumerisLotteryStrategies.com. Get yourself together. This is where you need to be if you're trying to play. We do it for pick 3, pick 4, and if your state has pick 5, single digit, we do it for that too. All right, get your generator today. Get started before your next play. I don't know what time it is in California, but if it's get ready for tomorrow or get ready for tonight. Get this now, and you'll get your numbers. And just you can't miss. You can't lose. You're seeing it for yourself. All right, I'm done. I will see you guys on the other side. Good luck. I hope you win. And matter of fact, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Just hit the thumbs up, and then come back to the comments tomorrow and post what number came out. I know we're gonna see it in the calendars, but I want you to post if you played it and you won. All right, have a good night. We'll see you on the other side.